nursery. It's really windy, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll give her a go. I didn't really want to immortalize this in a video, but our greenhouse got destroyed. And I've already started taking some of it down, so I've taken that first hoop, or the first two hoops off. That's the end wall, and that's what's left of that second hoop. We had 6 earth anchors on this thing. Here's one of them. You can see how much it's been moved and it's bent over. We also had T-posts hooked up to this end wall on the 2x4 and on the top and the bottom, and you can see it's just broke through, and there's a big rip in the plastic on the opposite side of that, and there's another one right there where that post is coming through. Our door completely came off the hinges, ripped, or out of the frame. It didn't come off the hinges. The hinges just ripped out of the wood there. All the boxes seemed fine. The plants down here, the cannon, the thalia, they're a little worse for wear because they got hit with some of that cold snap since this sucker got torn down 3 days before a cold snap. But yeah. I don't know, not a lot to be said other than it stinks. But you can see our center purlin is all kinds of messed up. Somehow these bows here, they twisted. So the points where it's touching the ground over here, that's where it's supposed to be for the most part. These 3 or 4. And those ends that are hanging up in the air, they're supposed to be here. So somehow this sucker twisted the center of this thing. And that's why that center purlin's all gone, to fill in whatever words you'd like to use. Plastic is shot. I'm sure that's no surprise. The double zipper end wall plastic was holding out okay. But the day after the storm, we got another wind gust, so it ripped on the side here. But there might be enough that we could stretch it out. You know what? I don't know that it ripped. It just ripped out of the channel, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Haven't gotten that far yet. So we're going to tear this sucker down, and we'll try to put it back together. It's probably not going to be used this year. It's already mid-February, and I mean, spring's not here yet in North Texas, but it's close, so I don't know that it's worth putting it all back together, because the frame of the door is going to have to be redone. Obviously all this is going to be having to take apart. We'll probably need to, I think the smart thing would be to replace all the earth anchors, but I don't know. We'll see. Don't really have any jolly ending, hey, come like our page thing, but I guess I really just wanted to share, because this was a journey for us. And yeah, so if you've got wind, use more earth anchors than you need. Apparently 6 was not enough, so we'll see what comes next. Well, today is the day, and it is alive. It's not as pretty as it was on the initial install, so we reused a bunch of material to save some money, but we've got our roof, we've got our structure. Let's go look inside. This door got a little wonky when it got tore up, so it's a little harder to open and close, but no big deal. Our center purlin's a little funky. We had to reuse this one right here. Just try to get the least bent one. Then you can see this plastic right here is just not. That's on us. We got lazy. Just trying to get it done with some of the windy days we've had out here. But the biggest change I think we've made is we added more earth anchors, these orange ones. So we've got 11 anchors on this thing now to help hold it down. I just got lazy on this that should be trimmed, but I'm probably just gonna leave it for now. But this end wall's up, the roof is up, new rope. Um, you'll see that like some of this plastic didn't get quite pulled straight, and we tried our darndest to get those out on both sides, but it just would not come out. And we think what's going on is since our center purlin's still a little messed up, and some of our, not all our bows are new, so you can see this middle one right here, it juts out more than the third one and the first one. So our since everything's a little cattywampus, I think that's what kept us from getting those really right. I mean, I could be wrong, but she is together. She works. It's warmer in there. It's working. It's Wednesday. We just finished it on Monday. We're just going to do a quick little walk around. We do have new rope on that. But yeah, we spent a lot of time trying to pull that down and get it right, and those creases just keep going back. So we're just going to live with it for now. While we're walking around, y'all can kind of see how some of these bows are poking out a little crooked and whatnot. I do want to give a huge shout out to Farmer's Friend. This is one of their tunnels, and we put this sucker up, and then 2 or 3 months later had a big storm, tore all the pieces that you'll hopefully have seen in the beginning of this video when I put those recordings together. But we reached out to them, showed them pictures, told them what was up, and they helped us out a whole heck of a lot on helping us get this thing back together and usable. So I can't say a bad thing about them. All I have are good things to say about Farmer's Friend. Every time we talk to somebody on the phone, they've been helpful and happy and just so ready to help us. So if you're looking for greenhouse, hoops, whatever, that kind of stuff, I'd recommend giving them a shout. And because again, they've been so great from day one. They were great on phone calls when we did the initial install. They were awesome when we were trying to get pieces to put this thing back together. So couldn't say anything bad about them. They've been great to us. So we're just sharing. So I don't really know how to end this video, but we are glad the greenhouse is up. We've learned a lot. It's not as pretty as it was on the initial install, but we're okay with that. We're just glad that it's up, and we're glad that it's usable. So we're learning something. Maybe you learned a little something from this video too. If you have any questions for us, just let us know. We're more than happy to help however we can. Thanks for watching.